So you lock it up. Well, I'll show you unlocked first. So unlocked, since it's already unlocked, what you do is just pull it out like this. Cool. It becomes a bed, right? When you pull it out all the way. Mm-hmm. And then...
There's a lamp back there. Maybe
thank you. Yeah. It's one thing I didn't build enough cargo like space. And that's unfinished. This is unfinished area. I'm gonna put an armrest here with a compartment that you fold up on a hinge, and then above it I might put a small, like a big medicine cabinet that'll be used for a pantry on top of it. So that's not done yet, but then so you lock it in place, and so these two pieces become one. Oh, that's a little finicky. Then this hinges up like this, and this in here like that.
You want something in here?
This is a battery bank and the inverter, and my battery combiner.
Okay.
Right here.
Is that what you're looking for?
Circuit breakers in between my inverter and my battery bank. Battery bank's wired in parallel. These two feed my DC panel, which is all my small loads, and then my inverter goes output into an AC box, panel box with two breakers, and that runs all my AC big loads. This is the bus's heater, and the vent comes out right there.
Is that using radiator heat?
Yep.
Off the engine?
Mm-hmm, off the engine. Also, I didn't think of it until just recently, but if we were scared about it overheating, there's two valves that are inside of the engine. You open those valves, and then it'll circulate water in here and
give you extra cooling.
Blow that hot air from the engine out, and it'll cool the engine down by 10 or 15 degrees. So that's that. That's kind of the brains of the operation. Or I'm sorry, my wife is the brains.
No, this is the brawn.
I'm the brawn. Try to be.
You know what? You know what?
So that's that.
What?
We have a similar arrangement. I'm in charge of all the major decisions. She makes all the day-to-day decisions, and
yeah.
She tells me if we ever have a major decision, she's going to be sure to let me know.
He just doesn't listen.
Uh-huh. That sounds familiar. So, hold on. So we got everything packed in here, and then within like an hour or two, it all exploded. And that's okay, because the cool thing about this is it's a small space. It takes it relatively easy time to clean up, But let's see. We got this table right here, which I won't do it now, but just to show you.
And drop down.
This is a Dallas Cowboys trailer hitch stopper that you put on the end of your trailer hitch, and I just took it, and it was sitting in my garage, and so I put it down here, and it's a table leg stabilizer now. Pull the pin. This hinges right here and hinges over there, and you just slide it up. I haven't put a catch in for it yet, but that's what it does. It can go out and up. Both of these bucket seats release from the tracks and can pull out if you needed to. But the really cool thing about these bucket seats is they've got built-in seat belts for the car seats, and I got it bolted down through the down and bolted into the chassis on this side, and on that side into the braces, the metal braces that are on the bottom.
Like the fantastic fan. That's fantastic.
This guy right here was incredible. This is a big time saver on keeping the cabin nice and cool. You the idea, of course, is you to roll down a couple of windows and it pulls the air in from outside and pushes all the air, hot air up and out. So it brings in air, pushes all the hot air out. This right here, this kitchenette area, I built a cavity for my stove.
Oven.
Stove and oven here, combo. And we put sink in over here. It's full of dishes right now, but the sink, basically, you just turn on the pump, turn on the...
I think got some good pressure on it too.
Oh yeah.
And then you always need to make sure that this pump is turned off, because if you don't, it'll try to keep working and
Burn the
it'll
pump
overheat. And this is our compostable toilet over here. We've got some cargo area for bowls and snacks and stuff like that down in the bottom area. Our refrigerator's right here. Freezer and refrigerator.
Nice.
And the bunk beds for the boys. And compostable toilet, which I found out this morning why our bus smelled like, you know what?
Caca.
It's because the vent hose fell off of the chamber attachment.
Oh.
And so it was just venting into the bus.
Gonna say it don't smell poopy in
That's
here.
fixed now.
Yeah.
But you have to take that vent off, hose off, in order to get the top to hinge up to get the urine bottle out. You know, so we have to remember to put that hose back on every time, or that we'll have that same problem again.
Well, you'll know now. You know, it's like, oh,
For my electrical, and it shows power comes from generator or shore into my 30 amp import, and then into my inverter input, out my output inverter into my AC box where it has 2 breakers. We've got one breaker for the air conditioner only, and then the other breakers for everything else, all the plugs in the refrigerator. And then I have a junction box for my air conditioner in case I ever have to take, and in case I ever want to bypass this entire system, put a 110 male ending on that and just plug it right straight into power that way, and if you had to. You know, I got all that with me to do. Crank batteries and the house batteries are combined by a battery combiner. I haven't hooked them up yet because I didn't want to possibly damage my alternator or my crank batteries in the process, because it's an untested system. So I wanted the vehicle to run and air conditioner and all of that, and charging my batteries to be secondary. So that's that. Took a lot figuring that out.
I got a bunch of those laying around. I will say that. Putting stuff down.
Right.
You got something you're like, put it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to free your mind up for more stuff.
Right, exactly. And download. So these are all the manuals for all the, you know, the appliances basically. Pumps, the generator, you know, you got it, and trailer title and that kind of stuff, and all of that. So well, the girls all dance with boys from the city, and they don't care to dance with me. Well, it ain't my fault. The streets are muddy, and the red clay stains my feet. Well, it's under my nails, it's under my collar, and it shows on my Sunday clothes. Well, I do my best with soap and water, but the damned old dirt don't go. But when I pass through them pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Lord, just give me a red clay rope with a red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. It's mud in the spring, and it's dust in the summer, and it blows in the crimson tide. Till the trees and the leaves and the cows are the color of the dirt step. Give me a red clay rope and red clay wings and red clay halo for my head. Well, Jordan's fence, they're good and muddy, and the water that rolls there is wide. Well, I'll have no boat, so I'll be good and muddy when I get to that other side. Oh Lord, and when I pass through them pearly gates, my gown will be golden instead. Just give me a red clay rope, red clay wings. I'll take a red clay halo for my head. Oh, give me a red clay rope with some red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head.
I heard that before.
Yeah.